And hello, everyone. Welcome once again to the Easy Earners Club, where you get to learn how to earn sweatlessly online. Right now, I'm going to straight to the point. Now, the thing is, in our group at the Easy Earners Club, both on WhatsApp and Telegram, we will be trading gold this December. It's a special kind of trade. You may be a veteran, you may be a newbie in trading. This actually is for everyone, okay, of all experiences. So definitely before I go on, I want to say that obviously what every information shared here is not financial advice, okay? So just do your own diligence, check yourself, okay, and see whether or not this is for you, and then make your own decision, okay? So but then what we want to do this December, we are going to be trading with a minimum of 100 US dollars, minimum of 100 US dollars, and then upscale it to a minimum of $10,000. Yes, you heard that right. From $100 to $10,000. And this video is just to prep you up on what you are supposed to do, especially if you are new. Okay. Now, concerning the date and the time we are going to be trading this, so you want to stick to the end of this video, watch this video to the very end, because that's when I will be giving the information when the trade is going to start, how long it's going to take, and all that. I know some people want to trade with $50. Well, it's possible, but then $100 is the minimum requirement, and if you have more than that, then the more profit for you potentially. There is no guarantee. This is trading. Okay, now what you want to do is look at this link right here. I'm going to be dropping it in the at the description section of this video on YouTube and at the comment section. If you are watching this video on TikTok, check the bio and then follow suit. Click on the link and then register on XNext. And I want to also say that you probably might have had an XNext account before, so just to go ahead and click and register with this link, because if you've not been trading for a while, the probability is high that they might have archived your account. So what you want to do is click on the link, okay, and then go to the website. So you click on register, okay. So you have to put your country, basically register yourself, your email and all that, and then confirm your email registration in your email, in your inbox, and then you continue with the registration, okay. And after you are done, the first thing you need to do is to verify your account, and you'll be verifying with your national ID card, international passport, or driver's license, or whatever card that is required. Just pick one of them and then use it as your proof of identity. And then you also need either your utility bill or your bank statement. Utility bill being electric bill, water bill, or waste disposal management bill that carries the address of your residence, okay, and then use it as your proof of residence. In my own case, I always prefer using my bank statement, as my proof of residence, because it has my my home address. So let's get in. So after you have registered, you'll be prompted to create a real account. That is an account that you enter on your MT4 platform, where your trade will be carried out. Okay, so you can see real here, demo here. So what you want to do is to create a real account. Okay, so you can see that the icon is under real, and then you click on open an account. Open an account. So you leave it at standard, but first things first, make sure you change this to MT4. Okay, it's on MT5, so you change it to MT4, and then standard, basic, and then minimum deposit, as you've seen here, is $10 US, so it's not much. And and so on and so forth. So what you want to do is you click on continue, and then you choose your leverage. Please leave the leverage like this. Leave the leverage like this, 1:2000. Please leave it like that. For me, I prefer using US dollars as my trading currency. Okay, I want to trade with the US dollars, and then leave this one to standard. Okay, then you can also create your password, and this password is going to be the password you use when you want to log in into your MT4. Okay, so create your password here for the account. Now, as you can see, my account has been created. Okay, you can see they've given me an ID number. So what you want to do is to come to this side and then click on this small icon right here, and all your details will be showing here. You actually need this. Okay, so what you are looking for right now is this information right here. You copy it, and then you also copy out this one, and of course you remember your password that you've created. All these details are what we are going to be using to log into our MT4. Mind you, all these details that I have highlighted, that I have circled here, they'll also be sent into your email address, so you can always get it right there. So next thing is for you to download your MT4, and you can do that by going to Google Play Store. Okay, so right now we are on Google Play Store. So what you want to do is come to this search icon on the bottom left corner, click on it, then go to the top and click on write MT4. You can see it, so just tap on it, and this is how MT4 looks like. Okay, so after you've created after you've installed it, download and install, so you will see open. Okay, mine has already been installed, so your own will be saying install, so you will install it. After installation, click on open. All right, as you can see, this is a demo account I created just yesterday. For this particular trade, we are using XNES, as I've emphasized before. So how do you go about it? So what you want to do is look at this horizontal icon here. So just tap on it, and then you can see this manage account. Okay, manage account, click on it. All right, so you can see that I have different brokers here. So but XNES is not among, so we want to add XNES. So if you want to add an account from a different broker, or even from the same broker but on different server, what you do is come to this plus sign at the top right hand corner, and then click on it, and then click on log into an existing account, click on it, and then you go back to your details at the website. So go back to the website, and then click on that icon right there, open it up, and what you are looking for is, first of all, this one right here. Okay, this is the server I am being placed on. You will see your own server, so just click on it, copy it, and then go to your MT4, and then simply paste it. Okay, so it's automatically generated for you, and you see your own server. Then log in, you can see login, so go back again, and then this right here, that's your login ID, copy it, and then go back and then paste it, and then simply go ahead and put in the password you created while you were creating an account, your trading account. Okay, so having done that, all you need to do is to click on sign in. As you can see, my account has been created, right? So automatically I've moved away from all these accounts, and I am right here. So what you want to do, the next thing you want to do is look at the bottom left corner here, this icon right here, click on it. So that is how you see all the instruments you will be trading. But then the instrument we want to trade is not here, which is gold. So we are not trading any other instruments, just gold, purely gold. Okay, purely gold. So how do we access it? We come to this plus sign again, and then click on it. So basically you will see all these lists right here. These are different instruments that has been grouped, in different categories. So what you want to do is look at this Forex group, okay? Click on it and then scroll down all these list of assets, financial assets, particularly currencies that you can trade. But then metals has also been grouped in here: gold, platinum, palladium, copper, and all that and all that. So you keep scrolling down until you see XAU USD. Okay, scroll down until you see XAU USD. Okay, that's what you want to look out for. Click on it and then click on the back button, and then if you scroll down you will see XAU USD. So if you just click on it, okay, as you tap on it, you can see, click on open chart, voila, and you have your chart here. Now I need to quickly explain some things. So if you look at this place, okay, look at this, the price, the number that is highlighted in green that I circled, the one in green, okay, you see 2632914, right? Okay, so let's just memorize 2632. Okay, so let's go to our calculator. I want to explain something to you very quickly. Let's go to our calculator. So we have, let's make use of 2632, right? And then we have point something at the back. Okay, for sake of simplicity, let's leave those ones. Let's just assume that it is what? 0, 0, right? Okay, now I want to explain how gold moves and especially the value of each movement in gold. You see this first one here, it also counts, but it's in like, how will I put it? It's not really, it's significant, but then that we are not, to make things easier for us to understand, we are not going to be working with that. So let's work with this, okay? This first zero after the decimal, the first zero after the decimal. Now, this is how gold moves. Let's say gold currently, the current trading price of gold is what? 2632.00, right? So if gold price moves from this price to say to say 26.10, okay, it means that gold has moved what? It moved higher, is it not? Yes, it did. Okay, so it means if you are buying and gold moves higher, it means that it has moved in your favor. All right, so this one means that gold has moved what? By 1 point. Okay, gold is measured in points. Okay, currencies are measured in pips and all that. We are not going into all that, but just understand this. Okay, so it means that in this case gold has moved by 1 point, right? Now if it continues to say 20, it means that it has moved by 2 points. So the same way, if it moves by 3, you know what it means. It moved by 5, 5 points. It moved by 9, up to have moved by 9 points. And then if it's moved up to say 3, okay, the 2 before this decimal has been changed to 3, so we have 2633.00. So it has moved. It then means that gold has moved a total of 10 points. So if you are buying gold, it means that it has moved a total of 10 points in your favor. Okay, let's take it again so that it won't be confusing. What we had here before was what? 2632, right? 0.00. Now for this decimal that is here, this first decimal, you know that it's a unit movement, right? Then this one, these two here, every movement there is what? A tenth movement, while every movement here is what? A hundreds movement, and every movement here is what? Thousands, and this one is what? 10,000. So it's just like what we learned in primary school: tens are units, 100 tens are units, all this kind of stuff. Okay, now, so what we are saying is that for every movement that occur in this first decimal is a unit movement. So if we have 0, this one, this zero changed to 1, it means that it has moved up, right? Okay, and it by 1 point. Then if it goes say to say 5, so it means that it has moved to 5 points. If it goes to 6, it means that it has moved by 6 points, and up to, if it move up to 9, it then means that it has moved by what? 9 points, right? Now if it increase higher again by additional 1 point, what happens? This 9 here will change to 1, and it will be added to this 2, and then what happens? The 2, this is 9 will change to 0, right? And then this 2 will be 3. So it means that gold has moved a total of 10 points, right? So it, this 3 again changed to 4, it means that it has moved a total of 20 points. If it continues like that, 30 points. If it's continue, and it continues like that up to, let's say it keeps on moving, and or such that this one right here now gets to a total of, gets to, say, we now, let's remove this 3 and put 4, and then what was here before? If where we were was what? Where we were was 3 2, right? So for us to get a complete 100 movement, it then means that this 3 has to change to 4, and then these 2 will be there. So it means that I've moved a total of 100 points, okay? And then if it continues to move and then it gets to 5, it means that I'll move over a movement of 200 points, and it continues like that, 300, and so on and so forth. And if it continues to move again, such that this 6 this time around is now the one that changes, it then means that, let's say we have 7 3 2, all right, it then means that gold has moved by exactly 1,000 points, okay, starting from here, from this unit to this one to this one, and then we have, so that means gold has moved a total of 1,000. Gold has moved a total of 1,000 points, right? That's what it means. I hope that it's clear enough. So in the same way, movement downwards, so let's go back to 632, right? So if gold should move down by 1 point, so what happens is that if it moves down by 1 point, this place will be, so since it's 2, so it will now be 1. Then this one that is 0 before will be what? 9. Okay, if it moves down by 1 point again, it will be what? 8. If you move down by 1 point again, it will be what? 7. So you just do the counting down: 9, 8, 7, 3, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and so on. And then the same thing continues like that for the whole digits. Okay, so that's very clear. Now this foundation is very important for us to understand, for us to be able to know the kind of risk we are to take. So now, now that we understand that, so how do we place trade, and what determines your risks? Now look at that plus sign. So you click on it. Now look at this place. All right, so let's clear this off. The minimum, this is a standard account, guys. So the minimum trade size is what? 0.01. Now what does this mean? It means that if gold move up by 1 point in your favor, okay, that 1 point, what will be the value for you? That 1 point movement with this trade size, the minimum trade size we are having here, will be, that 1 point movement will translate to a value of 10 cents for you. Okay, so if it moves in your favor, maybe you are buying and it moves in your favor by 1 point, it means that you have what? 10 cents. Okay, if it move by 2 points, it means that what? 10 cents times 2, that is what? 20 cents for you, right? So if gold moves by what? Let's say 5 points, for example. So that would be what? 5 times 10 cents, right? So that would be what? 50 cents. Okay. So if it moves by what? 9 points in your favor, it then means that what? 10 times 9, that would be what? 90 cents. And if it moves by, let's say, 10 if it moves by, let's say, 10 points in your favor, what does that mean for you? It means that what you have 10 cents times 10 points, which is a total of what? 100 cents. 10 times 10 is 100, right? So 100 cents. And what is 100 cents? That is what? $1. Okay. It's just like saying 100 kobo. Okay. What is 100 kobo? 1 naira, isn't it? Okay. So I'm using kobo. We use kobo here in Nigeria for those of you who don't know. So 100 kobo makes what? 1 naira. So the same way, 100 cents makes what? $1. Okay. So remember, we are trading in dollars. So 100 cents make $1. So if it moves by 20 cents, what is the implication for you? It then means that what you have 20 points times 10 cents, making what? 200 cents, and that is what? $2. And if it move by, say, 50 cents, for example, okay, that would be what? 50 times 10 cents, that is what? 500 cents, right? So that is what? $5. And if it moves by, let's say, 100 points, so 100 times 10 cents, that would be what? $10. That is, you understand. So you understand what it means, right? So that's that about that. Now, if we are to increase this size to, say, 0.02, it then means that instead of multiplying by 10 cents, you'll be multiplying each movement by 20 cents. Okay. So if you have a movement of, say, if you have a movement of, say, 50 cents and 50 points in your favor, so it simply means 20 times 50 is what? 1,000. So that would be 1,000 cents. If you are to convert it to dollars, that would be what? $10, right? Okay, so let's assume that the price moved by 100 cents. That would be what? $20. So 20 times 100 points, that would be what? $20, right? So that's just how to do the calculation. Now, if we have 0.10, so this, what we have here simply means that what? 0.10 simply means that what? For every 1 point of movement, you have what? You have a $1 movement. So 0.1 means that what? For every 1 point movement gold makes, you have a complete $1. So if it's moved by 10 points, that's complete what? $10 for you. Okay. So the same thing if you have 20, so that means that each movement will be worth how much this time around? Simple mathematics. 1 times 2, it means $2 straight away. Okay. All right. So please, this is how to calculate your points movement. And let's assume that you are now a big boy, and then you are trading at 1.00. This one simply means that for every $1 of movement, 1 point movement, you are having a whooping $10 outrightly. Okay, a whooping $10. Okay, same thing if you have 2. So it means for every 1 point movement, you are having what? A whooping $20 movement directly. Now, what does it mean in terms of risk management for you? If you are trading with $100, and one thing you need to know is that gold moves very fast and is very volatile. It can easily move by 100 points. So if it moved 100 points it can easily move 100 points in your favor, and it can easily move 100 points against you. So what does that mean? It means that you have to take a small risk. Let's assume that you trade with 0.10, for example. If it moves 100 points against you, you are buying, and it's supposed to go up, and then it's now, God forbid, and it now went down by 100 points. It means your $100 is gone. That's what it means. So you don't trade big size. Don't be greedy. Okay, so you simply, in this December trade, what I will recommend is 0.03 to be on the safe side. So with this now, before gold can wipe you out, if it moves against you, it has to go 300 points against you. But we know that the trade we want to trade is high probability. So that's why the technical analysis will be there and all that to support everyone. Okay, so we need to know what we are doing. All right. So, and it, as I said before, it's a very high probability trade. Although what we are doing here, that it's not financial advice. Okay, so but then we've traded it in the past. We've traded this particular cycle in the past, and with $100, we were able to make 14,200. That is about 14,200% of of $100. So that's of our money. So that's about $14,200. You understand? But then that kind of a trade, I will be honest with you, it was high risk. Your heart will literally be in your mouth if it's moving against you, you understand? And you just have to keep praying that it goes in your favor. So in order to avoid all those kind of things, you need to trade with a reasonable lot size, just reduce your risk. So I recommend 0.03, okay? If you are going to be trading, understand. But then if you want to take high risk, for those of you that have the mind, I don't advise it, but in case, the highest you should go for, especially if you are just starting, is what? 0.5. Let me say this. Normally with $100 account, you should not even trade beyond this 0.01. Yes, 10 cents per 1 point movement. That's what you should be trading. But then because it's high probability, that's why we are trying to see, okay, fine, let's see how we can risk a little bit, because it's a high probability trade, and see how much money we can squeeze out from gold market. And it's literally going to give us, it's been doing it in the past about 10 years, and I don't see it behaving any differently this time around. So okay, so that's why for me, I'll be trading higher than 0.5. Of course, I'm still going to be trading with $100, you understand, but definitely my first trade is going to be higher than 0.5. I'm not going to say it. Obviously, I won't be trading 1.00. That would be suicidal, and that would be crazy and stupid. Okay, so but for you, if you want to risk, for those that are high risk takers, well, yes, fine, don't go beyond 0.05. Okay, and on that day, probably if you want to risk more, well, it's going to be in the group. The signal is going to be in the group, not on YouTube here. So that's why you want to join us in our group and Telegram. Okay, so this is what I recommend for now. It's high risk, but then that's just it. So, and this place is stop loss, and this place is what? For take profits. For you to place your stop loss, okay, what it means is that if the market goes against you, you put a stop loss, okay. If it gets to a particular point in price, let's say the market goes against you, you've already placed your stop loss, input your stop loss such that if it hits your stop loss, the market, the platform will automatically take you out from the market, so that you won't lose all your money. So let's say you are trading with $100 and you set your stop loss to a certain price such that you are to lose only 30%, for example. Just this is just an example, okay. So if it goes against you and it has gone 30% against you, so you'll be losing $30, and the market will automatically take you out. So that's what stop loss is for. And then same thing for take profit, is going in your favor and it hits a particular point. Maybe you want to make, let's say, $10, and the market has gone in your favor, or let's say you want to make $30 or $50, or depending on the percentage you want to make. And as soon as the market gets to that particular price and gets to this take profit price that you set, it will automatically take you out of the market. Okay, so that's what it is for. But I want to say this. In this trade that we want to trade, okay, well, it's a kind of contrarian trade, in the sense that some of the risk management, and we are still going to be incorporating risk management into this trade. Yes, that's the truth. But we are going to make our risk management very liberal. Okay, we are going to be doing so. It's going to be contrarian, in the sense that we are going to be, for our first trade, okay, we are going to enter at a particular trade size. Okay, the next trade we are going to enter, we are not going to close. We'll be entering multiple trades as the trade is going in our favor. Okay, we are going to be adding position. We are going to be scaling. It is called scaling in trading. Okay, we are going to be scaling in. And for each successive scaling in we are going to be doing, we are going to be increasing our lot size. Okay, we are going to be increasing our lot size. Okay, a time will come but that we might eventually even get to 0.30, and a time can even come that we might eventually get to say 0.05, and even, yes, believe it or not, 0.1 standard lot with $100 account. Is this strategy crazy? No, it's not crazy. It's been done over time. But when are you going to trade this? When are you going to scale in? That is where the signal provider comes in, and the signal to scale in and which lot size you are to use is going to be given to us as the Easy Earners Club. Okay, at the Easy Earners Club, both in our WhatsApp group and Telegram group. So you really want to join our WhatsApp group and Telegram group right now. Okay, and by doing this is how we make good money from just $100 at the end of the day. So our target is what? A minimum of $10,000. Hopefully we'll be able to achieve it. Now let's assume that you've entered your trade. Okay, let's assume that you've entered your stop loss. Okay, so on that day we are going to be, because things are going to be happening very, very fast, very, very fast. So we are going to be having what we called let me say a group call. Everyone on the group has to be on that call so that the signal will be mentioned with word of mouth. You know, on that they just set the lot size you want to use. If it is 0.03, if it is 0.05, you know, depending on what you want to use. And then as we are watching the markets, you know, I'll be providing the signal, and if I tell it's going to be a buy trade, so forget about sell for now. It's going to be a buy trade, so I'll tell you to buy. So what you just do is what you simply buy. We are not placing stop loss. The market is closed for now, so it's not going to work, right? So it's weekend. So what happens is we are not going to put any stop loss. We are not putting any take profit. Okay, so that's what happens. Okay, so now when you place the trade, as time goes on, you will be prompted to modify your trade. Okay, you'll be prompted to modify your trade. You will be prompted. Let's go to this. So let's use this as an example. Okay, so what I did is I've changed the account. Come to this icon, press it, then I changed the account to the demo. This is a demo account. Okay, so what you are going to be doing is we are going to be modifying trades. So what you do is what you do is, let me do it again. This gold bar, by then the market will be live. Right now market is closed. Okay, you simply place and hold the gold. You can see modify here. Okay, so you simply click on modify, and then I will tell you to modify your stop loss. Okay, then you simply modify. You understand me? So you can change the figures that are there and then point. So I'll give you what to input in your stop loss. So the idea is, if the trade has gone in our favor, what do we do to eliminate risk? Okay, we modify the stop loss such that at the point that we entered the trade, we will place our stop loss above our entry price, so that in case market goes against us and in case market goes back and wants to go against us, our capital will be protected. Okay, and then if it takes us out, if we hit our stop loss, it's going to take us out of the market. That's not a problem. So we just simply look for how to come into the market again. Okay, so now what I need you to do is note, because you are going to be entering multiple trades, so you are going to have something like this, another one here, another one. We are going to have something that looks like this, one here, one here, one here, you know, stuff like this. So you need to just tap on it and take note of the time you enter the trade, You can see the time and date and everything. You need to take note of each. So if I'm telling you for a particular so gold trade, so you go to that gold trade and then you modify that trade to edit your stop loss so that you can protect that particular trade. That's first part. So the final part of this video is that, so let's go to the chart again. Let's go to the chart, tap on it, tap or hold it down, then click on charts. You can see charts here. Click on the chart, open the chart. So let's click on this. Click on that icon over there. All right. Now look at this. Okay. All right. So we have this buy limit, sell limit, buy stop, sell stop. Now at this point, the one we want to talk about is sell stop, because we are going to be using it. We are most likely going to be using it on or before first Friday of 2025. It's not as if we might not going to be using all these other ones. We might use them, but we probably talk about it, or I will probably show you for those who don't know how to use them. We might probably use them because of our trade in during December, in December. Okay, but for now, let's talk about the sell stop. Now, I've already mentioned that we'll be trading back to back from, let's say, 18th of December. That's when the trade is starting, and it's going to be around 8 p.m. Nigerian time. So from, say, 7 p.m. Nigerian time, you have to be ready and be online, be active in the group, okay? Because the signal is not going to come on YouTube or TikTok, okay? It's going to be in the group. So, probably before the first Friday of January 2025, we probably may have closed out our trade in good profit. By then, perhaps we're already up by $10,000 from $100, or depending, or something within that region, right? Now, for the January 1st, first Friday of January, okay, we'll be using what we call sell stop, and the reason is because gold usually sell off first Friday of January from what we call NFP. Okay, the first NFP of the year. Most of the time, in about 10 years, it has always been a sell. I've never seen an NFP of first NFP of the year to be a buy. It's rare. I think a close situation that was kind of a buy was, I think, 2022, and that's just one out of about 10 years. So what are we trying to say? What does the sell stop means? What does it mean? It simply means that if gold has been going up, like we are buying, and we see a signal that there is high probability that it's going to sell down, okay? So you can see this long green candle going up, and then we see that, okay, there is a probability that is going to sell down, and we know that gold is trading, let's say, around this region. Okay, what we do is that we put a sell stop somewhere below, somewhere like this. You can see this horizontal line. Let's say it's going up and then it's trading around here. We simply put a sell stop, like that's how our sell stop is going to be, around that horizontal line. What it simply means is that as soon as gold is coming down, and as it's coming down and it hits that price that we place our sell stop, what happens? There is the high probability that it's going to sell. You can see the way it's sold down like this. So that's what we are expecting most of the time. I've not seen an NFP of first NFP of the year, that is first Friday of each year. I've not really seen a buy. It's most of the time it has always been a sell, most of the time. Okay, and this is just an inside tip for someone. Okay, so we are going to be placing our sell stop, okay, and then hopefully we cash out. And how much profits am I looking at here? I will be looking at a profit of between 200 points movement downwards to 700 points movement downward. Yes, I am talking from experience. Based on experience, I'm not just talking theoretically. Minimum I am looking for, minimum, let's say the market is too bad, it's really didn't go in our favor. Minimum is 200 points. Minimum. Okay. And the only lot size I'm going to tell you that I will be trading, okay, let's assume that I've been able to make $10,000 from $100, right? For my sell stop, I will be using a minimum lot size of 3.00. Okay, so I guess you understand this. You understand what I just explained here. So let's just go back to this how to trade opening. So let's come back to this place. For me, I'm not going to tell you any of my trade lot size I'll be trading. The only one I'll be telling you is the last one. So which is on the first Friday of January 2025. I'll be trading a minimum lot size of 0.0. That is if I've been able to grow my account to $10,000. So what does this mean? What is the risk for me if I use 3.00 lot size? Now, this 3.0 simply means that remember that I told you that if you are using 1.00, 1 point movement in gold will be translated to how much in dollars? $10, right? So if I'm using 3.00, what does it mean? It means that 1 point movement in gold will be what? $30. So what is the risk implication for me? I'm going to set my stop loss. The risk I want to take, I won't take a risk that is more than 100 points. So I'll be setting my stop loss to make sure that should in case the market goes against me by 100 points, right? If the market goes against me by 100 points, the platform should take me out. So what does that mean? How much will I be losing? It means I'll be losing just $3,000. I don't mind. That's the risk I'm willing to take. Okay, I don't mind. But then I have never ever seen a buy in an NFP. It has always been a sell. So me risking 100 points movement against me is just like I'm just even being very, very liberal with the markets, right? So if it moves against me, so if I lose $3,000 out of $10,000, I still have $7,000, to start my 2025 and then scale up from there. I can always get the money back with other trades and all that. We are going to get into that. What happens after the December trade, that's for another time. Okay, so but on the reverse side, now that I've been able to calculate my risk, what am I gaining? So if I enter with 3.00, it means that if the market goes 200 points in my favor, that is what? That's going to be a total of what? $6,000 in my favor. Yes, that's just the truth. There is money in trading, guys. There is money in trading. And if it moves the total of 700 points in my favor, so 700 times 30 is what? $21,000. As easy as ABC. Is it impossible? Of course not. It's not impossible. It is very, very possible. So basically, guys, that is how it is. So we've come to the end of, it's a long video. We've come to the end of all this, of the video. So guys, make sure you like this video, share the video, watch this video over and over again. Practice. Okay, practice. Okay, and then you can also practice on a demo. Okay, I'll be showing you how to create a demo in the group. So make sure you join our group, Telegram group, WhatsApp group, and then be a part of this wonderful trade opportunity. For those that may miss this thing, please be aware that this opportunity comes only once in a year. This opportunity comes once in a year. So if you miss this December trade 2024, it means that you have to wait one complete year. So it means you'll be meeting us again in the year 2025 December to have this particular trade opportunity once again. Thank you very much for watching. This is the Easy Earners Club. Bye.